Hello and welcome back to the Prog Hat channel. Thanks for being here, clicking on this video. Really appreciate it. Folks, I finally completed the wall behind me. It was under construction, but now it's finished. Mrs. Prog Hat came with an idea and we went for it. So now the wall is finally completed, so that project is done. Now let me get right into the purpose of this video. This video is to show 20 records that I found for $1. You don't have to hit the rewind button. That's right, 20 albums for $1. Here's the deal. Here's how it happened. I went to go visit a flea market out for an outing, and one of the booths that I visit is a man who has records, but he also sells tools, and they're not in the same area, but he had a bunch of records that he put outside his booth. And as I was looking at them, I wasn't really going to look through them because I was thinking, oh, these are just probably, you know, dollar records or something. So I started looking through one, and he came out there and he said, if you can find 20 records, they're all for $1. I'm trying to get rid of a bunch of these records because I'm bringing in new records and new stuff. So I was like, what? So maybe it was worth looking through them. So I went, I'll let you, I'll just share the 20 records here. I'm going to go kind of fast on here because I don't want to go too long with this video. But I was shocked what I found. And I double checked. I said, what if I find a price tag on it and it says 10 or 20 bucks? He says, nope, they're all, if you can find 20 records for $1 or yours for $1. I said, okay. So let me begin. And folks, I know these are not something new you've seen, or these are pretty much records you can pretty much find. Some you can't. You know, I always find it interesting when you can't find certain groups of their albums here in Texas, but in other parts of the United States you can. All right, here we go. Get ready. Doors, LA Woman. That was in the box. I have it in this cover. It's in great shape, the record, but there's kind of this like a oil kind of thing. I don't know what it was. I took it as much of it I could. I'm going to leave it. This record is a clean, great copy of this album. Next, Warren Zevon, Sentimental Hygiene. Yeah, it was in that box. I couldn't believe it. I don't have very much of any music of Warren Zevon. Jack DeJohnette, Directions. This is called Untitled. This is a really good album on ECM Records. I haven't got a chance to listen to a lot of these. They do need to get cleaned. All right. Triumph, Thunder 7. And I haven't heard this album for a while, and I don't remember what the radio tunes. I think one of them I do remember was Spellbound. Maybe Stranger in a Strange Land. Album came out, I'm sure, during the 80s sometime. Triumph and Eddie Kramer for Musicon Productions. Next, another great ECM find, Jean Gerberak. I probably said that wrong. This is Places. I love this record. Now, I did listen to this one. This is really good. Features Bill Connors on guitar. Places. Next is the album that I always find. It's either missing, it's not assembled correctly. I'll tell you what I mean. It Sticks. I finally found Cornerstone on vinyl. Okay, you see how it is like this? You got to put it in one of those plastic cases. But usually when I find this record, it's just this part of the album. And maybe not too many people know what this is, but this is Cornerstone. It's got the original inner sleeve. This was in that box. So got to clean that up because I do want to listen to that one. I'm so glad about finding that. Spooky Tooth, The Mirror. I'm not really familiar with this album. And to look, it does have Gary Wright. It has Mick Jones, who, you know, we all know Mick Jones. Maybe some new guys. Engineer Eddie Kramer. And it's this really kind of cool artwork, right? And when you put it back in, you know, I forget what they call those kind of covers. Blackfoot. I'm not sure how to say that, but another Blackfoot album for the collection. I love this band. Ian Hunter, short back and sides. I think that, I don't know, remember the story about this one. Meaning, what I mean by the story is, I don't know if this is an album, or maybe it is an album, but I get confused and wondering if this is an album that just has B-sides or rare sides. I don't know. Maybe that's really what the album is. Maybe someone will leave me a comment on there, on this video. Okay, I got some more going here, going kind of quickly here through here. The Family, Paisley Park Records, which is Prince's label. This is a really good record, good funk album. I'm not sure all the involvement Prince had in this, but this is a really good album. Yeah, I had to grab it. I know. I love Larry Carlton. This is Friends. Yeah, well, I found it. I found a double album. I'm taking it that this is maybe a greatest hits. It's Jackie Gleason, some lounge, great singing. Kind of, and then it opens up like this. And this belonged to somebody that lived here in San Antonio, Texas. So I'll refer to this as my San Antonio, Texas vinyl edition of Jackie Gleason. This was a shocker. Here, this next one that I found in those boxes. This is an excellent shape. Rainbow with Richie Blackmore. Very nice copy of this. Oh, Ronnie James Dio. This is a killer album. I love this record so much. I love their version of Still I'm Sad. This one, I see people post this in the Prog Collectors group I am. David, I'm not sure, Antone Transformation. I looked this up and I said, oh yeah, I'm going to grab that. I love the artwork on this cover. Kind of reminds me of, what's his name's albums, covers from Tangerine Dream, his solo albums. My goodness, I'm going blank. Klaus Schultz. Did I need another copy of the Alan Parsons Project Eve? Yeah, I did. So I took it. I'm a big fan of Alan Parsons Project. I finally got to see him about a year or two ago in concert. It was one of the best shows I've ever seen. Just a music genius. This was a great, great show. I'm going to do a series called Did I Need Another Copy? I was thinking about that today. Or I show records that I have kind of more than 2 or 3 copies of it. Next, one of my favorite classical music guitar player. My brother introduced me to him. This is Christopher Parkening. Didn't have this one. It's on Angel. This guy is just hypnotizing with that guitar playing and just beautiful stuff that he does. Here's another one in the Spanish style on Angel. I forget where he teaches a guitar at now. Some university here in America. A few more here, folks. And that'd be the 20 that I found. This one. This group is known as PFM. I never know how to say their last names. This is a promo copy. And it's got the, I got the shredded spine edition, which I don't mind. This record is kind of hard to find on vinyl. It was property of Caleb. So Caleb, thank you for giving this record up. I hope all is well with that person. So this is prog rock, Italian prog, I believe. Correct me wrong, Prog Corner, if he watches this video. Next is a Herbie Mann. I'm trying to remember what the name of this album is, but here it is. I love this artwork on this album. And you can feel the turtle back here. But yeah. And the last one was the Rossington Collins Band. This Is the Way. Yeah, this is in really good shape, but it does need the spin clean, escape fold. I remember when this album came out when I was a kid. There was a store when I was growing up in Houston, Texas. The store was called Woolworths, and then there was Wilco. One of those stores, and I remember seeing that album put on display as being like, you know, for sale, new albums by new artists. Folks, sometimes it happens, and I'm sure you have the same experience where you get some kind of crazy good deal, or you get some kind of generous person who gives you a box of free records. Those are the records I found, 20 for $1. I need to clean them, I need to file them, and listen to. Oh yeah, I do plan to listen to these records. These are records that I was like, yeah, I'm going to listen to that. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. Just want to say, if you'd like to become a subscriber, just all you got to do is hit that button. As people say, it's free. Drop me a comment, hit the notification bell, and thank you for stopping by the Prog Hat channel. Take care, folks.